Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I already discussed about that things with you. I created one of the authentications, so that is actually auth. Okay, and after the creating the authentications here, if you click on the your directory, then the logging, then it should be directed to the Laravel by default on the logging panel. So right now, I want to update that logging from, and here I want to apply that is our page logging.html. So that is our template logging page. So here I want to apply it on particular that position. For doing this, first of all, we have to do like if you go to our exercise file, so that is actually the page logging.html. So right now I open it with the sublink text editor. Okay, and also in Laravel, so that is actually the page. So this page actually comes from here. So if you go to these positions, like there is an auth, and into the auth there is a logging blade.php. That means this page. Okay, so this page is now visible on particular this area by default. So right now I want to update it with this template. So right now I don't need this. I just remove all the things from here. Okay, so here that is actually our page. So better I just update that page. Okay, then I will actually copy all the things from here and paste that things on particular that position. For doing this, like here there is all that CSS, so we have to actually add the asset on particular this position. Like if you go to this area, that is the asset CSS and the normalize. So there is CSS in our public, and then the admin, then the asset. So that all the things on particular that position. Okay, so here I just define the asset. So I already discussed about that things with you, how can do that work. So here I just defining two of this second bracket, and then into this position I just defining the asset, and in particular that position I just defining the public, and then slash admin, and then slash our that link. Okay, so better I just copy it because I have to use it a lot of the time. So that is actually the things. And now here I have to cut that things from here, and I just paste it on particular that position. So now I also have to update that CSS. So better I just now copy it and I just make that things fast. Okay, so here I just paste it, and there is a paste it. I just paste it on particular that positions. Now I just cut it. So that is actually the our new path. So here I just defining update our that path, and I just paste it on particular that position. So there is a cut it. I just paste it, and also another one I just cut it, and here I paste it. Okay, so now there's another cut it, and here I just cut it and on particular that position. And also they have some of the JS files, we also have to update it. So I just copy it, and here I just defining that all the things asset, and here that is the our link JS file. I just cut, and after that admin I just paste it. So I also cut it, and here I just paste that on particular that position. I just paste it, and here I just cut and I just paste it. Okay, so first of all I just added all the JS and the CSS for our that template. So first of all here I just update it, and now I have to update that all that field. Okay, like that is the email address. So also if you go to the blade, and into the blade, that is actually the email address. And also for the email address, here you can see there is the input field, and that is actually the portion. So this portion I just copy from here, and into this position, so that is actually the input. So here I just paste on particular that position. Okay, like here I paste it. So there is a type as a email. So already they have type as email. There is a class, so class is the same. So for the reasons we don't need this, I just remove it from here. And also there is another one for the password. So if you go to this position, so there is also another one for the password. Okay, so for the password here you have to define it. So for the password here I just copy. Okay, I just copy input and the and if, and into this position, so there is actually the password, and here I paste it. Okay, I just remove it, I just paste that thing some particular that position. And also this one for the checkbox. So if you go to this position, so that is actually the remember. Okay, remember password, and also there is a forget password. So here for the remember I just copy it. Okay, I just copy that input field, I just copy that things from here, and in our that position, that is this, remember. So here I just defining it as the input, and that is also for the forget password. And here if you go to this position, that is actually the forget password, so better I just copy it. Okay, that means this A, I just copy it, and here that is actually the, you can see there is a, so here I just update that A here if on particular that position. And also we have to update our forms. So in particular that position, so that is actually the form, so better I just copy all the things from here, and here I just updated that form. Okay, so I already updated our form here. I already updated our email address, this password, the remember password. Okay, that is forget password, sign up. And if you go to this position for the sign up, like here there is a button link here if the password request forget. Okay, so now I just want to select all that things from here, and you know what, this page, that is the locking blade, so default that page I just updated it. Okay, with our template. So now if you click on the save all, so that was actually before, so that was actually default Laravel page. So now I just update it, like on the refresh. Yes, you can see that the email address, password field is now perfectly working on here, and now template is now updated. So that was actually our template. Now I just updated it, and here I add that on particular that position. And also that the image is missing. So if you go here into these positions, you can see that actually the image URL. So we have to update that image URL. So better I just copy it. Okay, I just copy it from here, and now that is actually the thing that after that admin, then you have to define that images folder. So I just cut it. So after that admin, here I just update that images. So now if you click on the save all, and if you now refresh that page, yeah, you can see that the image is now available on particular that position. So now I already created one of the user as an admin at gmail.com, and here I assigned some of the hash password. So right now I just defining as the email address, and here I just defining as 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now let's check this out. I just click on the sign in. Yes, you can see now that it's redirected to our default one of the Laravel page as a whole. And now if you click on the logout, then it's will be redirected to the news page. So I hope you can well understand about it. We successfully load our template on particular that position, and also here if you put any different type of like wrong one of the email address like aryan@gmail, okay, gmail.com, and here I just put on the password, and if you click on the sign in, now here you can see it's now showing as a these credentials not to match our records. That means they have no such account email ID with these Aryans. And here you can see they have only one as a admin@gmail.com. So with this email address and with this appropriate password, then you can actually log in. Okay, so now if you click on the sign in, then it successfully sign up, and here it's redirected to your home page. So I hope you can well understand about it. And here one thing, after that logging, it's redirected to you to the home page. Okay, that means the news and then slash home. So I already created one of the page, like if you go to this position, so like here I paste it. I already added our backend. Like if you click on the back, and if you click on the enter, then here there is our backend panel. Okay, so I just want to do after that logging, it should be redirected to our that page. That means this back page. Okay, so how can do that work? For doing this, you have to go to your controller area. Like there is an app, and here you can find out there is a HTTP, and on particular that positions here there is a controller, and into the controller there is a auth. Okay, so into the auth here you can see there is a logging controller. So if you open it, so that is actually by default when you create the auth, then automatically these all that controller created. And into the logging controller here you can see that is actually the redirected to. Okay, that means after the logging he redirected to the home. For the reasons when you actually logged in, then it's redirected to you that home. Okay, so right now I want to update it. I want to update it to the back. So for now I just copy that back, and here I just define the back. So now I just click on the save all, and if you now go here, and now I just click on the logout, and now I want to log in. So here I just define that login. Then here I put appropriate one of the email address and the password, and now click on the sign in. Yes, you can see after the logging, now it's redirected to you the backend. That means our project backend page. So I hope you can well understand about it, how much easily we can do that work in Laravel. So if you know that Laravel, then you can create project very easily. So for that reasons, I just create that course, and I create that course with creating one of the complete project. So when you actually create one of the complete project, then it will increase your confidence so much high. And now there have the another things, like if you want to do that type of work, like only that authenticate user can access that URL. So without logging, he cannot access that URL. So for doing this, we have to go to our routes. So here I just go to our routes. Okay, like in our routes, so that is actually on here. So that is the routes, and in our route there is a web, and here I defining our back URL on particular that position. So that is actually the back. Okay, and here I want to do, or here I want to authenticate on particular that position. So here I have to use one of the middleware. So here I just defining as a middleware. Okay, here in this position I just defining the middle. So here I just defining the middleware, and into this position I just defining the auth on particular that position. Okay, that means only that authenticated user will be can access that URL. So for now I just click on the save all, and now if you refresh that page, and now if you now open that, like here I just open it with here I just define that home first. Okay, and into the from the home right now I'm already logged in. So now I just click on the logout, and after the logout, now if you refresh that page, now you can see, now you cannot access that back without logging, because here I already logged out. For the reasons it's now redirected to the logging page. So that's the authentication. You can set up that things in particular that position with there is a middleware. Okay, and into the middleware here is defining that auth. So if you want to access that back, so you have to logging first, and after that logging you can access that back. So I hope you can well understand about it, how you can do that authentication. So you'll do a lot of the authentications later, step by step. I will show you each and everything with live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.